God is speaking to you right now, my dear child, in a way that feels urgent and strong. He wants you to know that there are only 15 minutes left in this special spiritual time. This isn't about scaring you or making you worry. It's about getting your attention because something big is happening in the world you can't see with your eyes. Archangel Michael, that powerful angel who protects people, is standing right next to you at this very moment. He has been watching over you, and he sees things that you don't. He knows there's an emergency, not because real harm is coming, but because heaven needs to step in quickly to keep you safe. Let me explain this simply. God says that a big tragedy seemed like it was heading your way, but it's not what you think. This tragedy isn't something that will actually hurt you or break your life. It's more like a trick, an illusion that tries to make you feel afraid. It's like when dark clouds gather before a storm, but the storm never comes because the sun pushes them away. Heaven has been trying to talk to you softly for days, with little signs and feelings in your heart. But now, those gentle ways aren't enough. Your breakthrough, that good change you've been waiting for, is so close. And right before good things happen, sometimes bad energies try to distract you or make you doubt. Archangel Michael is shouting in the spiritual world because he wants you to hear him over all the noise in your life. He sees a situation building up around you. It's not a real disaster, but it looks like one. It's a shadow, a fake danger, trying to convince you that something awful is about to happen. This is so you might let go of the miracle that's already coming to you. But Michael says clearly, you have 15 minutes in this spiritual window where you need to keep your heart calm and steady. If you let fear take over, things might feel more confusing. But if you stay peaceful, the path from God will become so clear that nothing can knock you off it. Heaven doesn't warn you to make you panic. God doesn't send messages like this to frighten you. Instead, it's to help you be ready, to make you stronger, and to guide you through. God is telling you this because you are special to him. You are chosen for something important that needs you to be aware, stable, and full of faith. Right now, as you read these words, Archangel Michael is close by, speaking louder than any worries or problems in your daily life. He can see what's trying to form around you, not a true tragedy, but the appearance of one. It's like a mirage in the desert that looks real but isn't. God wants you to understand that this big tragedy isn't what your mind might picture, like losing everything or getting hurt. No, it's the end of something that was never good for you. Sometimes, when something bad, toxic, or heavy leaves your life, it feels dramatic and scary. It happens suddenly, and it shakes you up. But God says this isn't a loss for you. It's actually his way of protecting you. There's something, maybe a person, a habit, or a situation that has been pulling you down, stealing your peace, or draining your energy. It's coming to an end now. And when things like that break away, they make a lot of noise in the spiritual world. The angels can feel it even before it shows up in your everyday life. Michael can see what's happening behind the scenes. There's a person or a situation or even a way of thinking that's been circling around you, trying to bring stress that you don't need. But God has already stepped in to stop it before it could get to you. He's pushing it away right now. However, just before it goes away for good, it might try one last time to sneak back into your thoughts. That's the fake tragedy, the illusion that makes everything feel urgent and scary. That's why the angel is talking about emergency energy around you for this short time. It's not because something bad is coming to you, but because something bad is being pushed out of your way. God is saying to open your heart right now, not your fear. Fear will tell you lies. It will make up stories that aren't true for you. It will try to make you think you're not safe. But you are safe. You are watched over, protected, loved, and surrounded by angels who are like warriors from heaven. Even where you're sitting or standing right now, there are blessings all around you, getting ready to come into your life so fast that you might feel a little pressure from the change before it fully happens. That pressure is what feels like urgency. It's why Michael is responding so strongly. It's why God wants you not to ignore this message. The spiritual world is changing in your favor. Every time this kind of shift happens, there's a bit of turbulence, like when a plane hits bumpy air before it lands smoothly. It's not because you're in real danger, but because your old way of life is breaking apart so a new, better one can come in. That breaking can feel like shaking or uncertainty. But God promises you won't fall. You won't get hurt. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing bad will touch you or break you. Instead, something good inside you is being unlocked. Today, your spirit is moving into a new way of being, stronger, wiser, more in line with God's plan, more secure, and more connected to His protection than ever before. You've prayed for change, for things to get clearer, for relief from your struggles. Now, those answers are coming. But answers from heaven don't always come quietly. They bring shifts inside you, movements in your emotions, waves of feelings, times when everything feels heightened, and moments when you suddenly understand things. That's why it might feel like an emergency. Your spirit is waking up, growing bigger, and getting ready for the new chapter that God planned for you a long time ago. Archangel Michael is standing between you and anything that tries to harm you. He's not just protecting you. He's fixing the paths of people who might interfere in your life. He's shining light on what they really mean to do. He's taking away their power over you. He's cutting off their access to you. When He does all this, the air around you in the spiritual sense gets loud and intense. That's why you feel the urgency. That's why the energy feels like it's rising. But God says to just breathe because you are safe inside this light. He's telling you that the sadness you're afraid of, the tears you worry about, the tragedy you might imagine, none of that is for you. What is for you is strength, clear thinking, peace, and winning in life. What belongs to you is a future where you're lifted up, not broken down. What you have is protection so strong that even your own doubts can't undo it. You have emotional steadiness, help from heaven, and guidance that's beyond normal. God has seen you struggle for too long. He's watched you carry heavy loads that you shouldn't have had to handle by yourself. He's seen you trust people who weren't trustworthy, hold on to memories that hurt you, and give your energy to situations that didn't deserve it. But today, heaven is ending that cycle. That ending is what feels like the big tragedy the angel talked about. It's not your tragedy at all. It's the falling apart of the bad energy that's been holding you back. It's the breaking of emotional chains that tied you down. It's the collapse of obstacles in your spirit. It's the vanishing of burdens you couldn't even see. And because those bad energies don't want to go away quietly, they make noise. They create fear. They make illusions of danger. But they can't actually reach you. Right now, your only job is to trust. Trust even if you can't see everything clearly yet. Trust even if your feelings are mixed up. Trust even if your mind wants to think of the worst things. God says the worst won't happen. Nothing bad will come. Only change for the better will happen. Only waking up to new things will happen. Only protection will open up. Only blessings are being set in place. Michael says these next 15 minutes of spiritual lining up are key. Not because something bad is on its way, but because your energy is being raised to get something good. If you stay calm, breathe, and keep your heart open, the change will go smoothly. If fear sneaks in, it might make things feel harder. That's why this message feels so urgent. Not because danger is close, but because the miracle is. God has opened a special path above your life right now. This path lets healing, breakthroughs, clear thoughts, and help from heaven come to you fast. When a path like this opens, the lower, bad energies around you get scared. They know they'll lose their hold on you forever. That's the big tragedy in the spiritual world. the negativity losing its power. It has nothing to do with you as a person. It's just the end of a time when you weren't fully protected. Now, you are protected. You are guarded. Angels are watching you closely and won't let anything touch you. God says you won't cry from losing something. You will cry from relief, from love, from being thankful, from realizing that heaven has been helping you even when you felt alone. The tears that might come will clean you out, heal you, and wake you up more. They won't be from pain. They'll be from letting go. They'll show how much God has been working for you behind the scenes. Something you've worried about for a long time is being fixed right now. Maybe it's a mix-up of fear, a doubt, or an emotional weight. It's all dissolving. You might not see it yet, but heaven already sees the good result. You're stepping into freedom. You're moving into a better part of life. You're entering a time that helps you grow instead of wearing you down. Michael wants you to know you're not late for anything. You haven't missed out or ruined things. You're right where you need to be for heaven to step in. The emergency isn't about real danger. It's about perfect timing. This moment is just right for heaven to reach you. If you were too busy or distracted or closed off emotionally, you might not get the gift God is giving now. But you're here, reading this, open to it, so heaven can act. God knows you've been tired. He knows your heart has felt overwhelmed. He knows you tried to stay hopeful even when life was hard. He knows the pain you keep hidden from others. He knows the nights when your thoughts get heavy. He knows when you feel like giving up. Because he knows all that, he's stepping in now. He's entering your emotional world, your spiritual space, and your future. He's rewriting parts of your story. He's rearranging things for the better. He's restoring what was lost. Michael says you're getting this message because God decided it's time. Enough is enough. Enough pain. Enough mix-ups. Enough attacks on your spirit. Enough tricks with your emotions. Enough fear. Enough being alone. Enough doubt. This is when your soul rises up. This is when your heart gets rebuilt. This is when your life lines up with God's plan again. The people who doubted you will see you rise. The ones who treated you badly will watch your peace grow. The ones who tried to hurt your spirit won't get into your new time in life. They are being removed, not out of anger, but to protect you. God is putting you in a safe circle where bad energies can't come in. My child, you are safe. Even though this feels urgent, it's urgent because of the blessing, not danger. The energy around you is changing so fast that angels are working hard to make it smooth. That's why it feels intense. But intense isn't the same as dangerous. It's just a sign that big change is here. Michael has been fighting for you for weeks, and today he wins fully. The spiritual fight around you is ending, and this message is the sign you're entering victory. That victory might not show up big in your daily life right away, but in the spirit, it's huge. It's the start of your most peaceful time. God says the next blessing will surprise you. It will come from somewhere you didn't expect. Maybe a message, a change, an idea, or a chance. But it will lift your heart, restore your trust, and show that nothing in your life was wasted. It was all getting you ready. And now, God says the most important thing: you are safe. You are protected. Nothing will go wrong. This urgency isn't a threat. It's a promise that I'm working right now. Trust me. Pray to me. Stay with me. I am with you. Archangel Michael is beside you. God watches over you. You are surrounded by light. No tragedy is coming. Only change, protection, and blessings. You are safe. You are protected. You are loved. You are not alone. God is speaking closely to you, my child, because time has shifted. The message meant for later is here now. He says 15 minutes left. It's an emergency. Something moved in the spiritual realm. Something tried to block what's for you. Archangel Michael has been guarding with his sword up, watching, fighting, sending this warning before it's too late. God says, Open your heart because these 15 minutes aren't normal. They are when destinies change, tragedies stop, miracles win over disasters, and your name is taken from danger and put under protection. A big tragedy was set to come, something to break a weaker spirit, shake someone without faith. But you are God's. No tragedy will touch you. Listen, Michael says it's an emergency. You don't see or hear what he does. He saw a shadow near your path, wanting to steal something important. God blocked it, stopped it, pushed it away. The warning is part of protection. God says, open this now or cry later, not from harm, but realizing how close danger came before intervention. Angels kept you safe many times. Last night, something tried to confuse you, shift your destiny. God saw and shielded. Today, it tried again, so Michael shouts. The countdown started when you woke. God says a big tragedy was coming, but you're not alone. He's with you always. Nothing will go wrong. You're safe. Trust him. The tragedy wasn't from God, from jealousy, hidden intentions, secret bitterness. Someone can't stand your rise, your light. They pretend to smile but feel threatened. Their jealousy opened a door for darkness. Michael saw it. God doesn't allow tragedies for his people. He warns to show protection. You almost slipped into wrong paths, trusted wrong people. God stopped it, redirected you. Nothing will harm you. These 15 minutes are for alignment, shifting to protection or letting anxiety grow. God wants clarity, peace, strength for you. Michael says they don't see, know, understand. Tell them, warn them, open eyes. He's guarding you, blocking danger. Don't fear tragedy. Fear cracks faith. Need strong faith, steady heart, calm spirit. Fear lets enemy in. You're not for faith. Energy rising, destiny aligning. Urgency lifts you. Tragedy planned is stopped, blocked, canceled. Knowing attack helps growth, care with people, understand trust.